When they sent Voyager 1 and 2 out into further galaxies, they sent the golden record on there with pictures of kids and families, and a lot of pictures of numbers, our number systems, because we really feel like numbers are so crucial to being human beings and what we are and how we do it. Now, we're really struggling now because a lot of kids, as they get a little older, these are actually my grandkids, and they're a little older than this, and they start hearing other kids say, I don't like math. And doors close for those kids. And they say, I don't have a math brain. And doors close for those kids. And kids say, I don't have the math gene, somebody else does. And doors close for those kids. And it's really sad because basically math is one of those, it's different from a lot of subjects as far as it has a foundation. And on that foundation, you have to have that really solid, because as you build up, if you don't have a solid foundation, all of a sudden there are holes and it becomes like Swiss cheese. And then all of a sudden the foundation isn't solid, and all of a sudden things don't fit and they don't go together, and it becomes a problem for kids, and they're lost and they're stuck for doing it. My belief is to go right down to the foundation and almost start all over again. Because we've done a lot of things that are just really poorly done. The first thing is the Arabic number system is good. We have a really good number system. Where we really fall down is the other foundations of how we call those numbers. The names that we call them with are just silly. The structure that we use, the number line that goes to billions and just keeps going on, is intimidating for kids to work with. And the attitude is just grind it out, just stick with it, just learn and remember all those number facts, hundreds and hundreds of facts, and just do it. And someday you'll be like me and happy. And it doesn't work for kids. So what I want to do is create that change that whole foundation. The first thing is the way we call numbers, the names we call numbers. I have a theory that it was actually created by some rich people who are back then were the literate people who didn't want the poor people to know, to be able to figure out how much they owed. Mm-hmm. And so they worked out this whole crazy system. So they used words like everybody was fine to 10. We got 10 fingers. Everybody could count to 10. They went past 10. And they came up with the next number we're going to call 11. A 3-syllable word that doesn't mean anything to almost anybody. And then 12, and then 13. And they keep naming each number. And we're talking about billions of numbers, and they're naming each and every single one of them. And then they get to 20 and 30 and 40 and 50. To get from 10 to 100, there's 17 words that you have to remember. And if you don't understand that, because we live in this, try another language. Try to learn in German or French or Spanish how to do numbers, and you'll find that it's really difficult. You have to do a lot of translation from number to word and words to numbers. It's really crazy. What I do, we throw all those out. We throw all those out because if we have a good structure, we can actually throw all those numbers out. Our structure is a number wheel. It's a number line to 10 wrapped in a circle, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've gone around the wheel. This is 0 and 10. We go around again. We just like all the Asian countries do. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. No new words. 2 10s. Or I share it down to T for 10s. So 2T, go around again, 2T1, 2T2, 3T. Go around again, we're at 4t. Wait a minute. What did he say? 4t. 4t. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? We go around again, 5t. We go around again, 6t, 7t, 8t, 9t, and all of a sudden kids get the big picture. And that's what we want kids to do, is to get the big picture, be able to figure out all the numbers make sense. You can figure out 4t5 by 4 10s in 5. You can translate back and forth. That makes it all easy to do. The number circle is really incredible. This is 0 and 10, adds up to 10. 1 and 9, add up to 10. Horizontal, goes across. 2 and 8, adds up to 10. 3 and 7, 4 and 6. 5's all by itself. 5 and 5 add up to 10. So it makes it really easy. The 5s, 5, 5, 5, add up. 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5. 5 and 10, 5. All of a sudden it gets curious, it gets playful, it gets interesting to learn math. The third thing is the attitude. Rather than to grind it out and memorize it in rote memory, I have big ones of these that go on the floor. I go out on the playground and I make chalk circles so kids can run around and they can actually see each other do it. So it all becomes part of how they learn from each other, and they learn by playing, because the way we all learn best is by playing. And we really want kids to play and learn, and that also affects their attitude. So then they like math and enjoy it and do it. So, we want kids to play with numbers, so these numbers go in a circle and they have a great time. And I love math, and I really want to help kids love math.